fellow young leaders, my name is Via Visnanda, an 18 years old child rights activist and a peer mentor from COVID under 19. So in today's celebration on World Children's Day, I will be sharing some of the tips on digital advocacy and how to nail them. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first step to any advocacy strategy is to establish a clear objectives and goals that you hope to achieve. And you will need to set the SMART goals, which are... So the SMART stands for, first of all, S, which stands for specific. So you gotta define your goal as clearly as possible. Second is measurable. So you gotta put up the figures on the goal that you're working to. Third is attainable. So you gotta make sure that your goal is attainable both in terms of the resources and the capabilities that you have. Fourth is realistic. To make a goal realistic, you gotta make sure that you're both willing and able to work toward the objective. Fifth, last but not least, is time bound. So you gotta ground your goal within a time frame. And the second tip is to define your audience. So who does your message need to reach? Well, obviously we want to reach as many people as possible, but by prioritizing which audience in our digital communication, then we could enhance our relevance, and then we could also improve our reach, and then finally we could do it more effectively to make our resources to the best of possible use. And the third tips is to create a compelling content. So what is the key messages that you need to convey to your target audience, and how will you do it? So sharing stories of real people affected by your cause will be one of the best possible compelling content that you can create. So for example, COVID under 19, we make a post, videos, and sometimes also a podcast. We've gathered and real stories of ourselves and our journey towards the child rights activism and how this pandemic have affected children. And the fourth tips is implementation. To achieve result and credibility, you gotta prepare to commit a time to produce your content, to promote your content, and then to engage with your audience. You gotta decide on how much time that you could realistically devote to the implementation. Do you have time to write regularly, or would it be better to make a short video instead? So those little implementation are the one that will achieve your goal. So those are several tips regarding digital advocacy. And to conclude, digital advocacy helps amplify advocacy efforts by potentially reaching more people in more places faster than ever before. It works best when it is aligned with your existing offline tactics. Think about how you can integrate your everyday advocacy activities with your digital strategy to maximize the impact. Don't expect digital advocacy to work right away. It is a strategy that will succeed long term rather than be a quick success. If you want to see real result, you must be prepared to commit to it long term. Finally, keep in mind that social media are constantly changing and evolving, and you will need to keep evaluating your strategy to ensure you are maximizing your opportunities to engage meaningfully with your supporters. So we are at the end. Those are the several tips that I could give you in order to further enhance your digital advocacy efforts. So I hope it helps in your digital communication, and I wish you all the best. See you next time.